You're right, guys, welcome to part 2, and if you watched part 1 then thank you for watching and listening. Now as you can see here, this is just basically a follow-up from where we left off, really. I'm level 6 here, just a quick recap. I've got Zeal mobility boots, 2 potions here, and 2 wards. You see that those wards I'll be holding onto. Here we're pushing mid tower actually pretty hard, and then Tryndamere comes along, goes away, and there we go, harass. So just to annoy him, really. But yeah, I mean, from here onwards it starts to go a little bit better actually. You'll probably see a couple of silly deaths and stupid mistakes, but to be honest, I'm not really too fussed because it's only a normal game. So really, it's just for a bit of fun and experimentation, really. So I'm still not perfect. Actually, far from it. But here we go. We've got LeBlanc and Tryndamere trying to push mid, but even though I'm out of mana, they shimmy away. I don't know whether that's scared of me or whether they're tactically doing something else. Renekton's initiating here. There you go, healthy amount of damage there. And Lux comes in from behind. We try and hunt down Lux and eventually get the kill. There we go. Now we back away. Obviously the logical thing to do when I'm out of mana and there's a Tryndamere there. I mean, even though Tryndamere, even if he doesn't get fed, or even if he doesn't get as much farm as he'd like to, you know, he's a snowballing champion, he can be awesome. Okay, here we go. This is what I was talking about, a stupid death. I mean, you know, I couldn't really escape anyway, so I thought I might get the kill while I know I'm gonna die. But here you can see I'm rushing Phantom Dancer. Usually, I'd have that whole item by now, if I was fit enough, by ganking. But as I said in part 1, you might remember, I didn't really risk trying to go for that many ganks, because you gotta remember, Shaco is a squishy character, very squishy champion. But there we go, top turret's gone. Bottom is still doing very well, you know, 2 supports against 1 support and a well, I class him as a carry. I don't know about you guys. Actually, yeah, Ash is a carry. What am I talking about? I thought it was a Graves. Don't worry, just ignore me. Yeah, here we go. As you can still see, I still haven't got any lifesteal or anything which actually benefits jungling, as you might logically say. You might think I'm stupid. Go ahead and think so. You know, constructive criticism is always helpful. But as I said, the aim of this video and the aim of this short series is just to offer a different type of gameplay, really. You know, alternatives to playing the jungle Shaco, and you know, just different ways of playing, and you know, more fun, really. I mean, I'm not really too fussed with hardcore smite and hardcore wriggles. I mean, I know it's a lot cheaper, it's only 1.6k and you earn that money back a lot quicker, but at the end of the day, you know, this is more of a risky sort of gameplay, which I prefer. And yes, when I say stupid deaths, I mean really stupid deaths, like this one. I mean, it's really stupid. Yeah, at least I got the dragon for the team. There we go. And oh look, it's the Silvox whispering me there. He's a good friend of mine. He's a good player. Anyway, so yeah, that was a stupid death, unnecessary. But as you can see, look, I've got 5 more golden and I've got my Phantom Dancer. So there we go. Immediate immediate bonuses to crit and attack speed and movement speed, which is vital on Shaco. Just to let you know. No matter what your build is, whether you're starting with Wriggles, whether you're starting with whatever you have, Phantom Dancer, in my opinion, is critical for Shaco, especially late game, because a lot of people don't play Shaco say that he is useless late game, and they're probably people who have just witnessed an AP Shaco, because AP Shaco, quite frankly, late game is useless. But here we go, we initiate, there we go, getting some healthy amount of damage on Ash there. I forget that the turret is still up here, So I shimmy away, but I stay in a bush. I stay out of the bush just to be safe. And he go Tryndamere flips on me again. He tries and cuts me down. I'm very lucky that I escaped here. You know, I'm very lucky that I had people protecting me. And I'm very lucky that I timed that Q very well, that deceive. So as I said, that reiterates my point that I said earlier, that Shaco is a very slippery character. He's an escape champion. Brilliant. There we go. Renekton's engaging again. Taric comes along and helps Tryndamere. Renekton ulties. He survives with Sona's healing. And I decide to do nothing because I don't really want to risk being dead again. 4-3-2 is already enough, so I don't really want to, you know, make a fool of myself anymore. But here we go. This is more of a just, you know, like a mock skirmish, really. I mean, I think Soraka survives. Yep, she ulties. And oh, I get stunned, and I think I die here. No, I don't. I don't. Again, Shaco's elusiveness. You know, it's basically a free flash if you're using it to escape. It's great. But here we go. I set a ward down at Dragon, even though it's gone. But hey ho. Yeah, I mean, you saw LeBlanc just now in mid, and she's just disappeared. And to be honest with you, if you remember correctly, I said that this LeBlanc in this game wasn't a very experienced player, to our benefit, quite frankly. And she really isn't, because technically she didn't really need to push mid that much, because she's lost a tower already. And to be honest, you know, they're not going to be getting that tower unless there's at least 2 of them pushing. So what she should really have done was come down and help their bottom lane. I mean, you know, they could have done it. They could have actually won the team fight if she came down. But anyway, here we go. You can just see that I just initiated on Ashe, and we killed her. I'm chasing down Taric. There we go, get the kill. And then Tryndamere comes along and follows me, but I get away and put down a box just to ensure my escape, so he gets feared if he tries to walk across. And there we go, he runs away. And then Lux is still fighting along, and there we go, I take down Lux as well. So as you can see here, you know, Shaco is, you can class him as a kill stealer, you know, but at the end of the day, in a critical team fight, you know, if he's the one baiting people and leading enemies out of a team fight, you know, it takes the focus off the other team members, because a lot of people do like to focus on Shaco simply because he's so squishy, and the fact that he's so dangerous. You know, people who know and played against Shaco, they know that he's a very dangerous champion to play against. So as you just saw, you know, Taric got cut down by me because of strong attack, and the Tryndamere as well. You know, I baited him out of the team fight, and as a result, he took a lot of damage. Not only from me, from my team as well, because I jumped back in after. So yeah, it shuts off their escape. But yes, I mean, this is mid game now. Don't really need to point that out to you, to be honest, but you can see that, you know, team score is 12-9, and even though 12-9, you might think, oh yeah, that's quite close, that's not bad. I mean, the difference is huge. You look at Renekton, he's played a vital part in this game. He's you know, he got fed up top by Lux, and as a result, Lux doesn't have as much cooldown reduction as she'd like to, so that she can spam that laser that she has, you know, which I find is personally really annoying. The amount of times I've been killed in games by Lux's laser is ridiculous. And LeBlanc. So, you know, when on the loading screen of this game, I was debating whether to actually record this or not, this whole thing or not, because, you know, LeBlanc, Lux, Taric. But hey ho, turns out they didn't really match up to their standards. But here we go. Look, 6-3 at level 11, and it's 20 minutes in, 20 minutes, 10 seconds in, and you know, it's good. I mean, considering what I have on, what items I have on this character, I reckon it's pretty good. It's risky, but that's it for part 2.